Bill, you good to go if we get started? You good to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can watch Blair talk.
Do you want to know?
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you very much for coming. I've spoken to an awful lot of you on the phone, so you'll get some readings. But tonight's workshop, this is the third time we've sponsored the Do-It-Yourself Solar Workshop. It has resulted in installations of do-it-yourself solar installations in our area. So we're really grateful to you for coming, for your interest. My name is Jocelyn Kramer. I'm the Executive Director for Seeds. I'm a paid employee, and I love my job, but everybody else that's working tonight is a volunteer. Every one of our board members are volunteer members, and our committee members are all volunteers, making sure that we get as much information as is available out to you about renewable energy, some of the rebates and incentives that are available, and doing it yourself is a real nice incentive because that's reducing some of your costs even further. So you're going to learn an awful lot tonight, and I'm excited that everybody's here. So just very quickly, for those of you who don't know who Seeds is a local nonprofit. We promote energy efficiency, renewable energy, and sustainable living. We help residents and businesses save money on their energy costs for a couple of reasons. We want to see carbon pollution reduced, and we want to help the local economy. So you'll learn a lot tonight about solar and how much it costs, and maybe get enough information to decide if this is right for you. Can you hear me, Kathy? Can people hear me? Is this okay? The mic? One of the first things I want to do is tell you that just last week, Seeds was recognized as a runner-up in the environmental category of the Nonprofit Community Assistance Center, and we got a beautiful plaque, so a round of applause to all of our Seeds volunteers. I want to thank Blair and Bill Buselli, who are going to present tonight. I want to thank Jack, who will also present tonight. You'll meet all these guys in a minute. Seeds does an awful lot of free workshops for the community throughout the year. We've done, again, this is the third time for Do-It-Yourself Solar, but we've done workshops like green cleaning, smart landscaping, how to save energy just through landscaping, green building, how to design and build for energy efficiency. By coming here tonight, you'll all be added to our newsletter list if you aren't already. So if you have any objection to that, please see me, that's fine, but let me know. A lot of people are interested in generating their own electricity for a bunch of different reasons. Is it a good financial step for you guys? Some people really want to generate their electricity other than through coal-fired power plants. Remember, for those of you that are PPL customers, you do have an option to switch your electricity generation company if you want to. And there's a bunch of different reasons why you would do that. Different prices, how they get their sources of electricity. If you're not aware of that and you have an interest in that, we have good information over here that you can pick up tonight while you're here. A program that Seeds offers, this is going to be the fourth summer in a row, we do free home energy assessments to residents in Wayne and Pike counties. If you have not had that done and you're interested, sign up tonight. Let us know at this table over here. We'll sign you up for a free home energy assessment. It is free. We train local high school students as we do this same project, and you get a lot of great information about how you can improve your home's energy efficiency, which is very important if you're considering solar, and that'll be discussed tonight. So I want to thank everybody again for being here tonight and coming. I'm going to introduce Jack, who's going to kick us off for the evening. Jack?
All right. Thanks, Joss.
Oh, and guys, what I'm going to do, I hope this isn't distracting for me. Seeds does what we do without asking for any money for these workshops, but I'm going to pass a shoebox. If anybody has a couple dollars, kindly contribute whatever you can. I appreciate it.
Okay, great.
Sorry, here, just pass it.
All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm going to go through the agenda, and then we'll get started. So this is a two-night workshop. I know some people can't make the second night, and there's probably some people coming tomorrow that didn't make tonight. But I want to kind of lay out what we're going to do tonight and tomorrow so you'll know, and give you a homework assignment. Today we're going to talk about the economics and costs, so you have a good understanding of that. We'll introduce what what you mean by photovoltaic solar system, and we're going to talk about kind of the simplest technology you can use on your home. There's a lot of other technologies and systems, methods that we're not going to cover, but we can answer questions afterwards if you want. Then Blair's going to come up, and he's a certified installer in the area. He's going to go through the most important part, the paperwork, and on all the permitting problems and successes that you'll get through. But then talk about roofs and the type of roofs that can go on easily, sometimes they're harder, how to mount it, how to size it, how to lay it out, and then we'll start with the demo and get a little bit through the demo installation tonight with the basic racking parts. And if we don't finish that, we can pick it up tomorrow. We'll close out more of the paperwork discussion. It's too much to have in one night. We'll finish the racking and review it for those who missed tonight. We'll talk about inverters and the panels, the wiring and grounding, getting it all hooked up and turned on, and then how to keep it going for 20 plus years. Okay, so that's the outline. The homework assignment, if you're really interested in doing it yourself, we hope a lot of you are, because that's what this workshop is purpose about. Your homework assignment is to bring in a sketch tomorrow of your roof. And we'll talk about why a lot, but you'll need to understand where on your roof this might go, or if it's not on the roof, you'll have it easy on the ground mount, but maybe you want to draw a sketch of your yard to show where in your yard this is relative would go. Orientation, is it south, facing, mounting, things like that. We'll talk about all this as we go, but just remember that homework assignment, okay? Because we may get busy toward the end of tonight and forget about it, but we want you to bring your homework with you tomorrow night if at all possible. Okay, before we jump in, I want to introduce Martin Stringhetti. Martin came to the workshop 2 years ago, and again last year, and he installed a system that he bought from Blair, the kit, and he was very successful in getting it on there. We'd really love to hear him talk about it.
Well, the first thing is that take a lot of notes tonight, come back tomorrow night and ask him questions, because you're going to have a lot of questions that you're not thinking about now that you think about 2 weeks from now. But it really worked out for me, and a long time ago, I thought about solar energy, and with this, the lower prices and the microinverters made it really possible for an amateur electrician handyman to do it. You don't have to have any real technical electrical skills. It's pretty simple. I shouldn't say there's no skills, but you get to follow the code and everything. I would say that PP&L is a little. They're a big company, and they're not really going to go out of their way to make it easy for you to do this. Although they don't deliberately make it hard for you, their system is a little complicated, so expect a little frustration along the way there. And I think the key thing is to analyze your location and see, is this really feasible for you? And after I looked at my property and I said, okay, I realized my garage roof was at the right angle, facing the right direction, and the fact that I could get up on my garage relatively easy without having to dangle up some, drive. If you have a real steep roof, that's the kind of falling flat. So it's up high. For me, it was low, so there was very low risk, and it was at the right slope, so that made it exactly right. But you can make it on a ground mount too. And I would say that I'm real happy. When I started, I turned on my system in October, and during the winter months, I was using PP&L power, but by now, a couple of spring months, I'm almost back to where I started in October. And I think by the end of the summer, that I will be ahead. And PP&L will need some money. Not very much, but it's reversed. And I still pay the $15 connect fee, and I'm sure Jack's going to go into this in much more detail, but the economics of it have changed a lot, and the prices come down, and I feel like that the money I invested in this is giving me a 6% return as compared to having it in the bank where I get 1/2 of 1% return. Jack has a very busy agenda. I'm going to hang around and